You are absolutely ready to take the next step in your business, but your body feels physically exhausted. And so the overthinking spiral starts to think, and then the next thing you know, it's the end of the day, and you've barely done anything to help you grow. And you've even done the things such as resting more, but you're still exhausted by 2 p.m. hits. You've tried the just do it, but your body feels like it's a block of cement and your mind is going a mile a minute telling you to do all of these things. There's not enough time. Are you even good enough for this? You are not doing enough. How do you combat this? Because this is actually costing you thousands of weeks in sales because you're missing time, valuable time that you could have spent with your family, and also because your clients can feel the exhaustion that is currently happening. They're not trusting the process, and you're finding that the results haven't been as good lately. There is a fix, and here is the reason why. So make sure that you stay until the very end because I will give you a tool that can help you get out of overthinking so that your body can actually take the action required to grow your business. And so that feeling of you want to do something, but your body feels physically stuck is so fucking frustrating. I know. But these are actually symptoms that your nervous system is stuck in freeze. When your nervous system is stuck in this state, it's like your nervous system has put the emergency brake pedal on. And when you're trying to step on the gas pedal to move, the e-brakes are on. So it really messes your system up, which adds to the exhaustion because there's so much happening that is colliding that is energy taxing for the system, right? And so what do you do if you want to go? You want to remove that pedal first, right? And there is a very specific way to do this. You need to do this in a way that your nervous system feels safe to move again. And the reason why resting more hasn't helped you is because resting, you're slowing down, right? But you have the emergency brakes on. So you're sedating a system that's already sedated. That's why it doesn't work. Therefore, you need to start moving again. The best remedy for overthinkers is movement. In my world, in all of my nervous system courses, my 3,000 students and the current clients that I already have, I always preach this one main principle. Motion is regulation. And so if you've been trying to meditate and keep your thoughts still, there's a reason why that's not working because that's not what your body needs. Your body needs to learn how to feel safe to move again. And when my students try this, they are mind blown because this finally clicks for them and this finally gets them to start moving again. I literally have had clients where, oh my God, Fritz, I've been stuck in procrastination. I used to make so much money, but now like I'm stuck and I can't move. And I've tried the stuff that you told me in your nervous system courses, and boom, I'm back taking action again. I feel like more myself again, and they can finally serve their clients again and make more money. So, by moving, just moving slowly, safely, you are going to make a massive difference because then instead of your energy staying in your head, you start being in your body as you move. And again, we're going to try this. It's very, 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 very simple. And this is, like I mentioned, a prime remedy for overthinkers. How is this for you so far? Is something clicking to you? How does that make sense to you that you need to move when your brakes are already on? And the reason why you haven't found relief from your exhaustion yet isn't because there's something wrong with you. It's just you've been using the wrong type of regulation to help your system. It's both up and down regulation. It's not always calming the system down. Your system does need that oomph, that up regulation at times too. That's why I teach very specific methods like this, because it can be very discouraging to do all of the personal development things and it's not working. But that's because not many people really know how to know the difference between regulation and upregulation and downregulation. And because of my nursing background, this was so obvious to me, and that's why I'm sharing it with you. So let us fix this, shall we? If you're overthinking, and you're probably going to overthink this too, what you're going to do is to get your body moving. When you're in freeze, you literally, your body is in this state, right? You're like this. And so when you are frozen, you want to start unfreezing and thawing by just moving your body. So I am sitting now. You can even start sitting. You can start standing as well, and then just walk in place. So right now I'm pacing. I'm sitting at my computer chair and I am pretending as if I am walking, right? So I am moving. Blood flow is starting to happen right in my body. When your blood flows, everything else starts moving. Your heart rate goes up. When you're in freeze, it's usually down. And so when you are doing this, you are getting more blood flow in, which means your nerves are going to start to work better, which means you are priming yourself up and warming yourself up for action. So if you're not doing this with me yet, what are you doing? Let's go. Let's just start moving. And it depends on where you're at. By just doing this for a minute or so, you would immediately feel energized, usually when you're exhausted. But if it's been a while since you've actually moved, then I encourage you to stay with this until you find that natural endorphin high. This is really, really good for your system, especially for freeze, because you're training your nervous system to feel safe in movement again. And also, you are burning off that extra sympathetic nervous system energy that usually is also within the freeze state. And so, as I mentioned, it's very important to, just do this when you find yourself overthinking, when you're looking at that post, when you are about to film a video and you're just like, oh, I'm stuck, my tongue is tied, I don't know what to say, I don't have any creativity in. You can literally just do this, or you can stand, you can walk around, get the blood flowing, because that is what's going to upregulate you out of freeze. Or even if your mind is just a mile a minute, when you're doing this, you're using that momentum that feels like it's ping ponging in your mind, right? And so when you're doing this, you're going to receive the regulation that your body needs, and it will get you out of your head and into your body. Once you're into your body, that is how you take action, right? You take action by doing things with your body. And so when your attention is in your body, you are more likely to take the big, bold action. And so, as I mentioned, this is very simple. How is that for you? My students love this because they get to learn how to assess, and if they work with me one to one, they receive a personalized approach. Or even in a group setting, I give them the personalized approaches to help them to have the right movement tools so that they don't risk making things worse. A highly personalized approach is obviously going to be very important. But if you're in this video now, try this out multiple times. When you find yourself being really in your head, just move and do something, right? Just do something simple. It doesn't have to be big. You don't have to sprint. You don't have to run a marathon today. You just need to get those juices flowing, that blood flow going. This is real nervous system work, right? Things that affect our heart rate. And so when you can do this, you are more likely going to be able to take the next action. Because if you don't, this is going to cost you thousands a week, right? If you're just there stagnant and stuck, even though you want to grow your business and you can't move, it is not just costing you money, it is also costing you time, because you can't take the action. It's taking you longer. Time is money. Time is important. You could do more things with time, right? We're all time poor these days. And also at the same time, when you are anxious and exhausted and all of the things at the same time, your clients can feel that naturally, because we are very connected human beings, right? We can sense things from others. And if your clients can sense your overwhelm because you're not regulated, then they're less likely to trust you, which then prolongs their results. And also, do you want that, right? So that's why it's super duper important to know what to do when you regulate. And so hopefully this helps. And if it does, share this with yourself and your biz friend. And if you want a personalized approach, I have a few weekly spots open for my initial consult where you get to shift one very big sabotage pattern that is happening in your business. We'll shift it using a personalized approach that you can use anytime, anywhere. The link will be on the description below. And so if you have any questions, also let me know and I will see you around.